Hey, 8th grade. Today we are going to continue in Chapter 10, Lesson 5. Today we're going to do Part 2. So we're still talking about the Pythagorean Theorem. Today we're going to do the converse to the Pythagorean Theorem, which is Skill 2. We're going to determine today whether each set of measures can be the lengths of the sides of a right triangle. So today we're going to be given the 3 side measures, and we're going to prove using the formula whether it's a right triangle or whether it's not a right triangle. If we take a look at the first example, the measurements that they give us are 10 centimeters, 49.5 centimeters, and then 50.5 centimeters. And when we're looking at a right triangle, the hypotenuse, right, the side opposite of the right angle, is the longest side. It's always the longest, right, because of that slant. That makes it longer than whatever, whether this is A or B, it makes it longer. So A plus B is equal to C, right? That's our formula, right? A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And I labeled, so since 10 was the first number they gave me, I made that A. Since 49 was the second, it was B. And then because 50.5 was the biggest, it's C. So the next thing I do is sub in. So 10 squared plus 49.5 squared, is that equal to 50.5 squared? That's what we're doing today. You can obviously use a calculator. When you do, 10 times 10 is 100. 49.5 times 49.5 should get you 2,450 and 25 hundredths. And then 50.5 squared is equal to 2,550.25. When you combine your A plus B, you end up with equal measures. So that means yes, it is a right triangle. You try one. Let's say you have a triangle that looks like 12 meters is the length of one side, 9 meters is the length of another, and then the last is 17 meters. When you line them up, right, and decide what goes where, the A and the B don't matter, but C should be the longest side. So C is 17. And then 12, I just kind of went around from left to right. So 12 was my first, 9 was my second. 12 squared is 144, 9 squared is 81, 17 I needed a calculator for, but 17 squared is 289. 225 and 289 are not equal, so no. This example is not a right triangle. That's what we're doing today. For homework, the problems I'd like you to try are numbers 20 through 32 on page 651. If you have any questions, I'll be on at 2:15 today. We are going to have a quiz tomorrow. So the quiz will cover everything since we've been back from break. So 10.3 through what we've covered in 10.5. So if you have questions, it'll be your last opportunity before that quiz on Friday. Thanks, guys. Good luck.